Most of our most Namibians know you as Jack Mabaso. I just want to know, your experience in playing that character. I mean, he's a villain, and also how do you distance yourself from that character in real life? How does that work?
Okay, when I got the role, the Jack role, I had wanted to play a bad guy so much because I'd always been playing good guys. I wanted the challenge of playing a bad guy, and it doesn't get better than Jack. It took me a while to actually warm into it, get into it, because in a soapy, the process is different. It's not like in theater. In theater, you have all the time to work. You work with the director closely. Whereas on TV and on film, everything you do on set. So it took a while, but the good thing was that it was a soapy, an ongoing thing.
Yes.
So I managed to work on it. You put yourself into it. You put people who are like that person.
Okay.
Yeah, you put them into it until you find it. To a point where you start realizing that even the directors, even the writers are working with what you have brought into this character.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yes, it does stay with you. But when you're an actor, you have that discipline.
Yes.
To actually distance yourself. Well, you don't really distance yourself. You just snap out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically snapping out of it.
Okay.
Acting has become my life. It is so hard for me to imagine myself doing anything else. So however things go, however things turn out, my strength is within the acting fraternity. It is within theater, it is within filmmaking, it is within television. It's just my life. So there have been turbulences, as it happens in every industry.
Yes.
Yeah, but you learn to find ways to keep yourself going. You learn to understand what you're doing. You learn to understand who you are within this. Yeah. So that's what has kept me going.
Okay.
I believe theater is like a shrine for an actor. And this is where I started, from the township, just doing little plays, and then doing it professionally. You get training in theater, and then TV and television and film, they kind of pounce on you, but with that base that you have, you're ready for it.
Yes.
But yes, my number one, my heart
Theater.
will always be in theater. I think it's a pity if an actor does not get that experience to be on the stage. The stage, when you sit and watch a performance on the stage, you just want to jump and get up there and perform yourself. That's how powerful it is.
You're the guest of honor for our Theatre and Movie Awards, which takes place every second year here. I just want to know from you any word of advice to everybody within our industry. How can we, grow our industry to at least come, a little bit closer to the South African industry? Because, we have great talent here, yes, but it's taking a while to really get to an international standard.
Well, I believe what would help is, we always stress about funding.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's time that we, learn to make do with the little you get. You have a small budget, but make the most of it. It doesn't mean you can't make a good movie with a small budget. It doesn't mean you cannot put a good piece of theater on the stage with a small budget. So let us push ourselves towards that. Let the people who hold the money see what we do. And then let that speak for ourselves. Yeah, because sometimes we complain we don't get funding, but what are we showing to the funders? What are they going to put their money into? Let them see that. Let them see that you're really, really working your fingers to the bone to get that thing happening, and they will put their money in. and we will grow. And it would be nice to also get the business people to bring in the money, to bring in the funds. Not only depend on the government.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. We need to get the confidence back into theater, and let it grow. Bring the confidence into film, African film, because somehow, we tend to try and be or do things that stretch us too much, that cause us to want to do things that we cannot afford. But the little things we do, we need to start little, appreciate the little bit we've got, but make it big and grow from there.